Director General NEMA flags off 2025 Flood National Preparedness and Response Campaign. Former presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, donates 20 million naira to victims of flood disaster. Hello and a warm welcome to the news. I am Evelyn Badu Ekbu. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times Channel 103 and our social media platforms on YouTube and Facebook. You can log in to watch us and you can also like our pages. And now the details of the news. The need for people to always enhance preparedness and response against all forms of disaster for better society is the focus of stakeholders' flood and disaster management meeting in Ekiti. The Director General, National Emergency Management Agency, Zubaida Umar, stated this during the flag-off of the 2025 Flood National Preparedness and Response Campaign in Ado Ekiti. Olukemi Sani reports.
The downscaling initiative with the theme Spread Resilience, Enhancing Preparedness and Response is government's approach through the National Emergency Management Agency to sensitize the public using all available mediums to reach communities at risk of the 2025 flood predictions.
This has been deployed further to sensitize communities, local government areas and states that are likely to be impacted by flooding on how to act and live with it when it eventually happens. It is our hope that this exercise will achieve the purpose it was meant for, especially for people of Ekiti State.
I urge every one of us to be the change agents by sensitizing our people on what can predispose our environment to flooding.
Ekiti State Deputy Governor Monisade Afuye said the state government will continue to work out modalities to prevent all forms of disasters in Ekiti State and to demolish houses built on waterways across the state to avoid flooding.
My special appeal goes to all the local government and SCJ chairmen to move around their various SCJs and local governments and take proactive measures in areas that are likely to be affected by flood in their respective local government and SCDA to prevent the occurrences.
The initiative was also taken to the palace of Ogogav Ikero Ekiti to sensitize local residents on preparedness and response to flood incidents, first aid and fire disasters. In Ado Ekiti, Olukemi Sani, NTA News.
The former Anambra State governor and presidential candidate of the Labour Party in year 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, has donated 20 million naira to victims of the flood disaster in Mokwa, Niger State. Obi announced the donation when he led a delegation on a sympathy visit to the government and people of Niger State at the government house, Mina.
Party presidential candidate in the last elections, Peter Obi, condoled with the government and people of Niger State over the flood that ravaged some parts of Mokwa town. He emphasized the state's importance in agriculture and suggested exploring ways to mitigate future disasters.
I've made my own personal contribution. It becomes critical that all of us hold hands together, ensure that those families, as they go through this difficult time, do not feel the pain alone. It is all of us. We've lost our own brothers, sisters, and children.
The Niger State governor, represented by his deputy, described the flood as a national catastrophe and appreciated Obi's visit and donation.
Niger State alone cannot handle this issue. We need both international and national assistance for us to address the immediate needs of these episodes.
Similarly, the Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, represented by the Director General, Niger State Babana Border Development Agency, Muhammad Garbat Alladi, expressed condolence and placed a donation of 1 trailer load of food items to support the victims. Imena Mukhtar, NTNU.
The federal government has declared Friday, June 6 and Monday, June 9, 2025 as public holidays to mark this year's Eid al-Adha celebration. The Minister of Interior, Olubimi Tunji-Ojo, who made the announcement in a statement, congratulates the Muslim Ummah and encourages them to embrace the values of sacrifice and faith. He also urged prayers for peace and prosperity in Nigeria, while reaffirming the government's commitment to reforms under the Renewed Hope agenda. The minister called on all Nigerians to support efforts to restore the nation's greatness. It's now time for a break. Stay tuned.
A Television College Jos, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, and intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
You're welcome back. Uyo Book Club, known for its monthly literary sessions, has hosted another impactful edition of its book chat series. This time, the gathering doubles as a platform to commemorate 2025 Children's Day celebration in Akwa Ibom State, with the book Steps, Strides, and Glides to spark reflection and ambition among young readers. Glory Ukwa reports.
As part of its regular monthly sessions, the Uyo Book Club has selected Steps, Strides and Glides by Dr. Ini Usoro as its book of the month. In a twist that aligned perfectly with the Children's Day season, featured school children across 7 schools in Uyo metropolis.
I'm very opportuned because this is my first time attending the Uyo Book Club. I'm taking home today that no matter the challenges we face, that we can be who we are, that I am becoming. I have not yet reached my limits, that the sky is our limit.
I've come to realize things that in this life, you must surely fall, and when you fall, you need to get up.
I was given a platform to read for an hour and then acquire something. And to me, I feel that's the best opportunity I could acquire something.
Author and motivational speaker, Dr. Ini Usoro use the platform to stir conversations around identity, vision, and becoming. According to her, young people must take deliberate steps towards discovering who they are and who they are becoming. With a personal poem titled I Am Becoming, reminding children that growth is a journey and that everyone has their unique version of success.
Everybody in this hall, you must learn to read. I call you future thinkers, builders, leaders, change makers. Just looking at your faces, I see possibilities. All said, your journey begins with one brave step. Don't procrastinate. Be a doer. Never let your own background put your back on the ground.
Today, Uyo Book Club held a special session to bring students together, network with them, and talk to them about their potentials and what the future holds for them. That they should develop self-confidence, read, and that once they imbibe that discipline, they can achieve anything which they set their minds to achieve in life.
The author has been in town and had arranged to meet with secondary school children so that she could challenge them in mentorship, challenge them in choosing to be ambitious, to become independent people of worth in the society.
Patron of the Uyo Book Club, Senator Samson Ekong, applauded the initiative and urged children to read widely, adding that the more you read, the richer you become, stressing that reading opens the door to endless possibilities.
Students, you build a strong bridge for the future. Uyo Book Club, for what the club has been doing to promote and drive the reading culture in our state and beyond, in promoting the culture of readership, the culture of scholarship. Kudos to the founder who has worked very, very hard to take the club to a very high pedestal.
In recognition of her impact through writing and mentorship, Dr. Ini Usoro was inducted as the second deserving author of the Uyo Book Club, a mark of honor for lives she continues to inspire.
Measure of tribute and admiration. Must be lit for the youth.
The Uyo Book Club holds these sessions monthly. This particular honored literary engagement, but also gave children a platform to dream, speak, and grow, all through the power of books. In Uyo, Glory Okwa, NTA News.
Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mean men. This biblical asset from Proverbs chapter 22 verse 29 is fulfilled in Kelvin Samuel, as he has been awarded the best staff of NTA Uyo for the month of May 2025. Otobe Achibon has details.
To some management staff, including the general manager NTA Uyo, Mrs. Alice Ugbe, Kelvin Samuel is known for his timely delivery of any assigned duty with little or no excuses, hence the award is well deserving.
When you appreciate people, they do better. So we motivate people to work harder, be better versions of themselves. And of course, where much is given, much is expected. When you appreciate staff, they work better, they work harder, because they want to be appreciated more.
I considered resourcefulness, I considered selflessness, I considered sacrifice, and I considered little or no complaint. When you assign duties to staff and they give you little or no excuse, even when there are off days, that is enough.
I see him, his stories, when he's casting, I mean everything, he deserves the award.
Since the inception of this reward system, staff from defense departments have continued to benefit from the gesture every month. The awardee for the month of May 2025, Kelvin Samuel, says he is grateful to the management for finding him worthy of the award, assuring of continued dedication and commitment to assigned duties.
I must say that I was a bit shocked. I never expected it. However, like I said earlier, at every time put in my very best to ensure I deliver on every assignment, and to see it get to this point where it is recognized, that hard work is recognized, I am spurred to do more.
The management hopes that the recognition will continue to encourage a culture of excellence, innovation and teamwork across all departments. In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTA News.
It's time for another break. Please stay tuned.
Rosebay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Chiles Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Rosebay Hotel. Quality at its best.
And on the sports desk, Olumide Kuntola now brings us updates from the sporting world.
Nigerian Ebuka Enekwechi delivered an impressive performance at the Cittadella Quisia Athletics meet in Italy. The shot put specialist recorded a season best throw of 21.62 meters, securing third place on the podium. Enekwechi's strong effort saw him finish behind Italy's Zenwe, who won the event with a throw of 21.84 meters, and American Justin, who the international friendly match against Russia on Friday. The training camp officially opened from London, where the team is Unity Cup. More players are expected to join the team's training camp. The friendly match against Russia is part of the team's preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. In grassroots football development, Advanced Dreams Academy has qualified for the Cup. The team Bayelsa United Feeders 5-1 penalties after in regulation time. Teminipri OAR reports that the win. Advanced Dreams FC will battle former champions EGMFC at the final of the tournament.
Kudos to His Excellency Senator Doye Diri for this initiative. For them to have been able to sustain this tournament up to this moment, I'm very happy. I'm very proud of my boys. twice we lost at the semi-final stage. Just one step, we'll have to go back home and walk again.
In cricket, Nigeria's senior women's cricket team, the female Yellow Greens, are in Kigali, Rwanda to participate in the 2025 Kwibuka Cricket Tournament scheduled for June 3rd. This is Nigeria's 6th participation in the annual event in honor of victims of the 1994 genocide in Rwanda. With sports updates, Ulumide Eguntola, NT News.
Thank you for sharing your time with us. To be a star, you can always join NT's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. The news translation comes up shortly. Do have a beautiful morning.
Dai wuru fautum nema aton lutum adi yom memfran di oidem anyaki swami pitau bia ka fagam boba ate dai wuru kaiden ni gidang kambru ka Labour Party anom bol siniam fran di oidem million naira idem wakang ni song idem boy kum bosan ni ni obasa ni min kara wisdom check up akamba kaiden ni nam yam bono we ni fioy ba ka Friday usana fioy tioken me Monday usana fioy socket ka fioy senegami adu sen sem bono we medica autum ba atoro bon muslim kidet nyen enam sorommo minister sem baba menutum ke mesri dong olubunmi tunji ojo kini aga tang ekomi amas senura onom bon muslim bo ya moy bebe men wondam po kaba usoromi rina mami ella me di dia la querida nyen ayon atanga bo ko kala nyi senegami ani o biomutum adinam ke di kanbo ke nutum idan nyen ada kada nyama yon ko do fan bo idan nyen bo ya isno wam ko song ken ma ken da turo e ken e penda nutum idan nyen no sma kambaida o kangen bonti tren Mboko miero, tu tumbu bra yo di ko pem mboko fengan kan kai tia ba mbo bra yo.